Good morning. Today is the third day of Vlogmas. Didn't just wake up, it's 11:30, but it's Saturday, so I'm going to stay in my pajamas probably all day. And I'm going to try to get some homework done today. It's probably going to be a really boring day, so I'm not sure if I'm going to combine today into tomorrow's vlog also, because I don't think oh wait, I am doing something tomorrow. Well, I don't know. So anyway, yeah, I don't have a lot planned for today. I think I'm gonna try to make some, like a new vegan wrap recipe. How many times can I say vegan during Vlogmas? We will never know. I am so annoying, I know it, but that's okay. So since I probably won't have a lot to show you guys today, I did want to talk to you guys about like what happened yesterday at the psychic, or I don't want to say psychic, and it's not really, she doesn't, I feel like that's not her main message that she's trying to get across, like, oh, I can see what your future is. So she's more, I would say, a spiritual healer. The first part was the first like hour and a half. She talked about just about like vibrations and getting your, like, being happy and how do you get there and why do we need to be there and all of that. So basically, like, the whole first half was her giving the message, which I'll talk about in a second. And then the second half, she did actually like read people. I'm just gonna kind of tell you about like what the message was instead, and hopefully you guys like that. But it kind of started out with basically raised a question to us, and it was all, you know, we all want to be happy, and we think that material things and having, you know, once we get that house, then we're gonna be happy, or once we get that car, or once we move out, or once we're rich, we're gonna be happy. That's when we're gonna be happy. But we don't realize that we have the power to be happy right now in this moment. So we kind of did like an exercise where we all imagined something that we really wanted. And if you really focus on, you know, for me, I really want to have my own apartment and have, you know, like my own space and like a huge beauty room, and like that's what I want. So for me, that's what I imagined. And when you really think about it and you sit there and you just like concentrate on like how it makes you feel, or what that would bring to you, of course you can feel happy right in that moment. The whole point is that we have the power now to be happy. Once you are happy, that is like when all of the things that you want will flow into your life, because there's no resistance. Resistance is when you worry about things and you're nervous, or you're anxious, or you have a ton of anxiety, or you feel like you just don't deserve good things to happen in your life. So that's kind of what a resistance means. But if you're truly happy and you're so content with everything that's happening around you and you're just like joyful, that is when things, if you've ever, you know, had that day where everything goes right, you wake up and you just meet the right people and it feels like everything goes your way, that is because when you're truly happy, things will flow to you and things happen for you, because there's no resistance. That is kind of where we don't want to be, of course. And yeah, life is hard for some people, but it doesn't always have to be hard. And the life that you want is so attainable. You just have to create it for yourself. Like for me, I am somebody, and I'm speaking from, I was in a rock bottom probably 2 or 3 years ago, or probably 2 years ago. I was at pretty much a rock bottom, and my life has done such a 180. I am living such a happy life, and it was in that moment where this was kind of a few months ago, but I finally got to this place of where I didn't need anybody else, and I was 100% content with who I was. And then all of these things started to flow into my life. Once, it is true when people say, once you stop looking, or once you're happy with yourself, then the people that you want will flow into your life, and the things that you want will flow into your life. Like for me, the second that I just decided I don't need somebody, I'm fine by myself, I'm totally not looking for anybody. If somebody comes into my life, great. And if somebody doesn't come into my life, I'll be fine, you know? But then that is exactly the time that my boyfriend came into my life. And then also, you know, my YouTube channel started doing really well, and my life just started going. I was making money, and I'm like, wow, all of these things are so possible for me. I just had to change my perspective, and I had to get to that higher vibration. I was just so, you know, down on myself, and I was, you know, I was negative. I'm like, why did this have to happen to me? Why does my life, you know, suck so bad? But that's just the wrong way to think, at least for me. And if any of you feel like this came at the right time for you, or if you want to look more into it, then please do it. Also, last night there was something that also helped me a lot that I kind of realized and I put into perspective a little bit, and it might be hard to grasp for some people, but that's okay. It's not maybe not be like a right away thing, but for me it's been kind of an overtime where I realized it, and it's the fact that everybody serves a purpose in our lives, and this goes for, you know, people that have passed on and people that have just, you know, maybe have left our lives. Friendships have been broken, or, you know, people just come and go out of our lives and they never return. Being okay with that. And the reason why I'm okay with it now especially is because I realize that, you know, people are in our lives for maybe a short period of time, but because they have a specific purpose in our lives, and then once it's served, then they don't have to be in our lives anymore. And I think that might be kind of a hard thing to deal with, especially if something is really painful, if you lose somebody who maybe meant a lot to you and you're not really understanding why, and it's really difficult, and I totally get that. I feel like you have to remember they were only a blessing to us, and they only came into our lives and then they left to show us something. Or, for example, you know, I'm not friends with certain people anymore, but they gave me something during our friendship. Even if they were mean to me our entire friendship, they still gave me something. And without contrast in our lives, you won't realize, you know, what makes our lives so good. So if you had like the worst relationship ever, and the person before, who you were dating before or whatever, was just the absolute worst person ever, that person's still a blessing, because they still show you what you don't want in a partner, and how great your next one is going to be, and how great that next person is going to treat you. So it's things like that. And when friends leave your life, you know, you see what you need in a friend and what you need in people that you surround yourself with. And, you know, for one friend was the one that introduced me to my boyfriend, and then immediately she left my life, and we're just, you know, not friends anymore. But that's okay, because she gave me something, she served her purpose, you know, in my life, and I realize that, and I can accept that, and, you know, it's not something that I dwell on anymore. I'm like, why did why aren't they in my life anymore? I really wish they were. It's not really like that for me anymore. So just think of everything as a blessing to you, and kind of look for the message in everything. And if there's somebody, like, again, here's another example. My sister is somebody who is the complete opposite of me, and sometimes I'm just like cringing at what she's doing, but she's the way that she is for a reason, and she's here to teach me something about how I need to like loosen up a little bit. Sometimes I'm just so rigid, and there's a certain way I have to do things, and people need to be a certain way, and they can't be weird. But I can't be like that, and I can't judge people for being exactly who they are, because she is exactly who she is, and I feel like I need to learn that a little bit and just be myself a little bit more. But I also have something to show her, and that's to kind of, you know, maybe be cool it a little bit, or just, you know, find the right times to say things, and maybe, you know, choose the right times to interject and share your opinion. So we all have something to show each other, and I feel like I now look at people, and I say, not what can you do for me, but more what purpose does this person serve in my life, and what are they here to teach me? And if you look at people that way, then I feel like you'll get so much more out of life, and you'll be able to spread your own message and spread love so much easier. So, whoa, I'm talking a lot. Okay, I am gonna go now. Okay, see you later. What's up? So, I just finished. I totally forgot to vlog today. Like, completely. And it probably looks like I didn't move very much, and you'd probably be right about that. I did do other things today, but they were just so boring and like so lame that I just didn't even want to vlog it. Yeah, I'm going to end this vlog here today, but I will see you tomorrow for day. Hey guys, so I'm about to go to a family party, which they're okay. I just like don't like to talk about, I don't know, like my life or college or anything of that sort. I just don't like to talk about it. So, and I know I'm gonna have to talk about it. I think that's why I'm a little bit anxious to go. Anyway, I'm gonna try to vlog there, but I don't know. We'll see. It's a lot of people, so maybe I'll have to sneak off to the bathroom and vlog a little bit, but yeah, hopefully it's not as awkward as I anticipate it being. Anyway, I will see you guys later.
It's so cool out there, my glasses are all fogged up.
Probably it's too late.
What?
All the gifts are in their bag. I can't say anything about it.
If they make me sit on Santa's lap, I'm going to
Kylie, do you want me to?
throw up.
Those were either from Charlie's or Casey's. I bring it Christmas.
Corey has a whole bunch. I'm just eating the chocolate ones. Those are so good.
Tattoo. Oh yeah. We got a super fan.
Such a great guy.
She took a
Beautiful earrings. Gorgeous.
You know what, guys? You know, I just felt like getting the tiger. You know what? I'm really embarrassed right now. That's actually why I came out here. So
Corey, are you gonna get that off?
I don't know.
Driving a roll.
And you have
Let's focus.
super
Corey, does any part of you regret this?
Every single part of me regrets this.
This guy loves cats.
Oh my god. Dad? Okay, so I am ending this vlog here. I'm looking very festive before I go to sleep. But yeah, today was a fun day. Our family party was fun. Every year, like my uncle, well, kind of my uncle, not really, rents out the entire like ballroom of Maggiano's. If you've ever been there, if you live in Illinois, I'm not sure if it's anywhere else, but yeah. So he like rents it out and then he like pays for everybody. It's crazy, and it's like open bar, so yeah, it's just kind of crazy. And then he does like giveaways and stuff. He gave away like an Xbox One, and he gave away a bunch of other stuff. So anyway, it's really fun, and that's what we did today. And my brother's face got painted, which was the highlight of my day, no doubt. So anyway, now me and Jarvie are going to probably watch a Christmas movie.
Scary movie?
Christmas movie. So that's what we're doing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you tomorrow.